Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you a guide on what to do if there's a Lava Hound that comes out of the enemy clan castle. Now, you guys are going to be seeing this more and more as more clans catch on to the fact that the poison spell is completely wrecking witches, wizards, barge, all of those light troop compositions that are in the clan castle. So you're going to start seeing more heavy stuff like Lava Hounds. So here's an example of what can happen if a Lava Hound is not dealt with properly. You see him basically losing all of his cleanup troops here to the pups because they're distracted with other targets, and the pups basically just go around the base wreaking havoc. They can also do significant damage to hogs because the hogs aren't going to fight back. They're going to continue hitting the defenses and, shooting ground buildings and cleanup, and those pups are basically going to ruin the raid before it ever has a chance to succeed. Now, a poison spell is what I briefly mentioned already, and using it on the Lava Hound is not the right way to go. As you can see here, the poison spell literally does nothing to a Lava Hound. Absolutely no damage, relative to its health. Have to burn some extra spells here to go ahead and get it taken care of. That poison spell could have been used much better, and we'll find out more about that in just a moment. So the first method that I'd like to talk about as far as taking care of a Lava Hound is to basically lure it out and kill it like you normally would, with more of a distract and blast method like you'd see with a dragon. How this is done is you anchor outside the base or maybe walk it out with some Barch troops, and you basically distract with a few cheap troops and then drop some wizards on it. One thing to be cautious of, though, your wizards, as they stand there shooting that Lava Hound, if the Lava Hound targets them and stands over the top, the splash damage will take out that wizard and any troops standing underneath it in a very small radius. Now, as you can see here in this example, the golems were not dropped right before that Lava Hound exploded, so he loses several wizards there to those pups. Now, in the next example, we're going to see a cleaner version of this particular method, and it's going to be the lure with the giants here. They're going to go ahead and take some fire until that hound gets outside, and then he's going to walk that hound out, dropping a few barbs, and then he's going to drop some archers here in order to distract the hound, and then some wizards behind in order to quickly take that hound out. Now, pay attention in this particular kill to the golems that he drops. This is a much more effective way to use your golems. You've got your troops here taking almost no damage from that Lava Hound. Look at the multiple shots that it's landing on that wizard, not doing much damage at all. But notice the golems come down perfectly timed. That way those pups are locked onto the golems rather than your wizards, and you lose relatively few wizards, and then they follow in those golems to do their thing like they normally would as part of the kill squad. So in the next example, we're going to incorporate some poison spells. The first way that you can incorporate a poison spell is, again, by luring the Lava Hound outside of the base. Oftentimes this is done when you know that there's a Lava Hound in the clan castle, like for example in a cleanup attack, or if many of the other bases have had Lava Hounds already in the clan castle. So in this particular example, he lures the troops out to the corner, and he's going to go ahead, drop a few archers for distraction, some wizards, and his archer queen to go ahead and take it out. The poison spell is dropped just as the Lava Hound's about to explode, and as they collapse on the troops, most of them quickly die off before those pups have a chance to do any real damage. The beauty of this approach is, as the troops finish up with that Lava Hound, they head into the base as part of the normal kill squad. And as you can see, the Archer Queen and the Golem, when they go ahead and break through this wall with the help of the wall breakers, they're going to hit this jump spell and be able to take out the enemy Archer Queen, as well as any secondary objectives like tripping giant bombs or taking out air defenses. They're going to be able to do this without being distracted by any clan castle troops or really much distraction at all. So it's a very effective method. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more lure, and we'll see how this goes as well. So in this example, Lava Hound's heading down to the bottom, the archer's anchored on that builder hut, and then he's going to go ahead and position that Lava Hound where he wants his queen to go ahead and enter the base. So he drops a troop to stop that hound, groups up some archers, drops a couple wizards to go ahead and help the queen with the damage, and then as you can see, the hound is over the top of these troops. As it explodes, it takes out all of his troops, but he does come back with the poison spell, and it takes out a good chunk of those lava pups, and they go ahead and die. The queen cleans it up, but he did lose a few troops there, and we'll talk about how to deal with that in just a moment. So the next method is the on-the-fly method, where no lure happens. This typically happens with cold-blooded, shattered, stoned entries where you're not really paying attention to the clan castle, and the idea is to have your golems tank the damage while your kill squad and heroes come in behind to take care of it. Now, the on-the-fly method can work with a Lava Hound, but you need to be cautious that the pups don't distract you for too long when in the base. This is an ideal time to drop the poison spell. As you can see here, most of the pups die off very quickly with very little input needed from the wizards and queen. Once that happens, you're free to commence your raid. The hogs no longer have any threat to worry about from stray pups. Now, another method here is essentially ignoring the Lava Hound. Now, this would happen when you are running a composition that is primarily ground-based, and there's going to be very few wizards backing up that Archer Queen, so she's going to basically distract and keep that Lava Hound out of the fight. And in this particular example, there's Valkyries and Golems and the Barb King that are the main portion of this push to the core. So everything is basically ignoring the Hound, and then you're going to notice the Queen lock onto it. So she's out of the fight for a little while. It does take a little bit of time. I'm playing this in real time so you can kind of see, the damage that it's taking. But if we go ahead and speed it up here, we'll knock out this Lava Hound. But watch what happens when he takes her out. This is a solo job by the Queen. She's taking no damage, but the pups will do damage to her. So he drops his poison spell, and all of them go down as they're locked on that Queen. Beautiful job there. So lastly, I talked a little bit about positioning your troops so that the Hound explosion does not kill them. This is an example on how to do that. As your troops are basically positioning them, drop some archers here. The archers will stop when they target that Hound, and then drop the wizards in behind as their range is a little bit longer, it seems, when you basically kill this troop. So here you see the distraction archers are down. There's a couple wizards behind. The Archer Queen behind that. And when that Lava Hound explodes, the poison goes down. No wizards or the Queen were killed in the explosion, so you're able to use those to help clean up the pup and then possibly even have them survive into the base. So hopefully this has been helpful, guys. I really hope that now when you see a Lava Hound in the clan castle, you can't sit there, look at it, and panic. You'll know exactly what to do. Utilize that poison spell when the pups blow up and not on the Lava Hound itself. You can do this by luring or do it on the fly, or if you really don't want to bring a poison spell, you can also do it the old-fashioned way by luring them out, distracting with a few archers, and then bringing some wizards and your Archer Queen to back that up. So for now, this is Powerbang, and I am signing out till next time.
Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.